Well, the gang's all here. A lot of money huddled close together right there. Morning, Han. Today we're going to change the fuel filters on the CX210D. Fuel filter light come on yesterday, so I'm gonna go ahead and change them. When I looked at them yesterday, it just looks like there may be some particulates in there because the cartridge there is kind of dark. I don't see really too much stuff on the bottom. There's a little bit of, like I say, some small particulate. This was a lot cleaner here. It's smart, you know, every day to drain off the bottom of your diesel tank. There's a petcock under the tank. You know, get you a cup or a water bottle or something and drain whatever comes off the bottom. You know, a little bit of water and debris that settles. If you keep up with that, that'll stop you from having a lot of trouble. Also, with your fuel transfer tank that you keep on your pickup or wherever you're getting your fuel at, always change the filter in that too. You know, to keep out any debris or water. You're going to get that anyway though in your diesel tanks. So that's why it's best to always keep them full of diesel, because when they're halfway full, you get condensation. You know, water just contaminates the fuel when it's not full. You don't want condensation in your tank, because then you'll get rust, and that's where you get the particulates and stuff too. I've tried to keep this machine full of fuel as much as possible, but I mean, even then though, you know, you're still going to get contaminants and trash. There's numerous amounts of sources where they can come from. But if you drain your tank daily and keep the filter changed on your fuel transfer tank and keep it full of fuel, you know, at all times to keep condensation from happening, you know, then you'll be ahead of the ball game. Well, anyway, we're going to go ahead and pull these filters off. I have them on here, you know, when I changed them last time, I put them on here hand tight. You know, you don't want to put this stuff on here super tight. The last time I tried to take them off, man, I about had to have a cheater bar to put on there to get them off of there, because they were uber tight. Like I said, you only want them hand tight. Make sure you got the fuel cut off so they don't dump all over you. I think that's a shut off too. Make sure you wipe out your canisters too. You know, you may have to get some starting fluid or something and spraying the bottom of it to get all the trash out of it. Once you got the canister cleaned out, just stick it back up there and we'll fill it up with fuel. Okay, we got both our canisters cleaned up and the O-rings replaced. I'm going to change the filter on my fuel transfer tank before we fill these canisters up, and that way we get fresh fuel as clean as possible, since we're getting started with new filters. I'm also going to drain the bottom of the fuel tank on the Trackhoe here. We'll take a look at that right now. No, it ain't flowing out of there like it should. If it ain't coming out of there like a steady stream, use something like this straw right here to run up in there to break any kind of bigger chunks up. Trying not to get diesel to go up my arm. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Well, we got a good diesel bath. Okay, well, here's what we're looking for. Any kind of particulates or water in the diesel. You know, there's going to be a couple little flakes. You know, but that was a good drain we got off the bottom of there. Any water is from this water bottle. I mean, there was a few drops left in it, but nice, pretty red fuel. You need to keep up maintenance with your fuel transfer tank filter too. Filters don't look too bad. But it don't take much to stop them up either. All right, let's clean out our canister. Place your O-ring. Now you don't want it leaking all in the back of your pickup. Now we got ourselves a fresh filter. looks good there, y'all. Oh yeah, I wasn't even thinking about that. All you needed is hand tight. You ain't got to put no wrenches or nothing on it. Give it a chance for your filter to soak it up. Waiting on a oil filter. I got the oil though. Before you even try to crank, you want to make sure that your fuel canisters are full of fuel. You don't want any air or space there because it ain't going to do nothing but cause you trouble. All diesel engines have a primer on them. Here's the primer on this one. You know, a few pumps should get those canisters primed up, filled up. See it. Make sure you don't have any leaks. If you're getting any air, you ain't gonna, this thing ain't gonna crank if you get air in the system, like any other diesel motor. Okay, the canisters are full. You just turn that primer back in there, lock it back into place. She should be ready to fire up. No problem, we'll just prime it up again. filter trouble. Rags and filters, bad fuel. I just throwed it in the bucket there. I'm gonna toss it one of these burn piles. All right, let's go ahead and start raking this stuff up. looks like I got a little wire hung up in here. Let me see if we can get it out before we knock off. Well, we got us a lot done this week. A lot done today. Let's take a look from up top. Well, she run flawlessly after we got the filters changed. Simple upkeep and servicing, like changing the fuel filters, will really save you money in the long run. You know, it costs from replacing more expensive things than filters. Do you know how a cavalry soldier became an infantry soldier in the Civil War? He let his horse die or get killed. The same principle applies to an operator and his piece of equipment. If you don't service it and upkeep it and it dies, well, you'll become a laborer instead of an operator or unemployed. Well, I hope we all had a good day. And remember, if you want to be full-time, like and subscribe. Thank you.